It's been over 48 hours since the disgusting shooting in Uvalde, Texas, left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. And 2 days out, we're still trying to figure out what happened. This afternoon, the Texas Department of Public Safety attempted to clear the air, but ended up leaving us with more questions than answers. So let's start with what we do know and see how the timeline of terror unfolded.
On Tuesday, May 24th at 11:28, suspect just west of here wrecks his vehicle. He walks around, he sees 2 witnesses at the funeral home across the street from where he wrecked. He engages and fires towards them. He continues walking. He continues walking towards the school. He climbs a fence. Now he's in the parking lot, shooting at the school.
They said Salvador Ramos had a backpack on, full of ammo, and a rifle. For 12 minutes, this lunatic was opening fire on anybody he could see. People outside a funeral home, shooting at the school as he approached. Complete madman. Ramos was then caught on camera in the back of the school, entering the building.
11:40, he walks into the west side of Robb Elementary. Multiple rounds, numerous rounds are discharged in the school. It was reported that a school district police officer confronted the suspect that was making entry. Not accurate. He walked in unobstructed initially. So from the grandmother's house to the bar ditch to the school, into the school, he was not confronted by anybody.
So according to what he just said, there was no exchange with a school resource officer outside the school. Nobody was around. Ramos was able to walk right in, no problem. The doors were unlocked. So now he's inside the school, and that's when police show up.
4 minutes later, local police departments, Uvalde Police Department, the Independent School District Police Department, are inside, making entry. They hear gunfire, they take rounds, they move back, get cover. And during that time, they approach where the suspect is at. Approximately an hour later, U.S. Border Patrol tactical teams arrive, they make entry, shoot and kill the suspect.
Again, police say Ramos locked himself in the classroom at 11:44. They also say that they didn't enter the classroom until an hour later. That's when Ramos was shot and killed. So what in the world happened during that time? Well, we really don't know what police were doing because they've been pretty vague with us.
Explain to us how it is that your officers were in there for an hour, yes, investigating people, but yet no one was able to get inside that room.
Shimon, we will circle back with you. We want to answer all your questions. We want to give you the why. That's our job. So give us time. I'm taking all your questions. I'm taking them back to talk to the team.
We've gotten very few details from them. All they're saying is that they were calling on more resources. But keep in mind, during this time, there were kids alive locked in the classroom with the killer. Can you even imagine what they were going through? The terror? One boy in the classroom said he and his friends hid for their lives under a tablecloth as the gunman slaughtered their classmates. He said he heard police call out to the kids, "Yell if you need help." And after that, he heard the gunman shoot one of the girls who cried for help. Just think about this for a second. Every minute that passed, every minute that police waited to enter this room, those 2 little boys were locked in a room with an armed psycho, silently hiding under the table, terrified for their lives, while their classmates were bleeding out. It's heartbreaking. And then there's the teachers.
My kids were so scared. I got in front of them because I had to protect my children.
And while all this was unfolding inside the school, crowds of parents had gathered on the outside of the school, overcome with panic. How would you feel if you were one of those parents, wondering if your child is alive or dead? And from that perspective, police weren't doing anything. So they were terrified and they were angry. And how did police treat them? Well, the Wall Street Journal talked to a mom at the school who said that federal marshals put her in handcuffs and threatened to arrest her. That same mother also told the Wall Street Journal, quote, she saw a father tackled and thrown to the ground by police and a third pepper sprayed. Another parent was tasered. It's been over 48 hours since this horrific shooting happened, and we definitely have a lot more questions than answers. I feel like we're not getting the whole story here. Law enforcement, everybody involved needs to be more upfront. We need to know what happened because it looks like a lot went wrong.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.